still see the comments. I just won't be able to see who's posting them. Hello, Beta. Hello, Rachel. Can everyone hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Hi, Jess. Hi, Dana. Hi, Mary. Okay. Are you guys ready for fall? I was going to show up in my sweater and my boots, but I decided it was a little too hot for that still. So I'm in my sleeveless top showing fall. But I'm so ready, guys. Like, it has been so hot here, and I know it's been really hot all over the world too. And poor Yvette's having to wear tank tops all the time. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Mary Jo. Hi, Robin. Hello, Leanne. Mary, Dana's here. All right, Jill's here. Good afternoon. Good morning. It's morning for me. I'm still drinking my coffee, and those of you who know me know it's still pretty early for me. So again, we are on StreamYard, and if you've followed our lives before, I'm sure you have already done this, but if you haven't, if you're new to us, we do use StreamYard, so you have to give StreamYard permission for us to see your name associated with your comments. So it's real quick, just go to streamyard.com/Facebook and hit the yes button. It will give us permission to see your name when you make your comments, okay? So we've got people watching on Facebook. We have people watching on our Facebook group, and we have people watching on YouTube. So we've got a few comments from a few different places coming through. So we are going to do a giveaway with this collection, and Yvette texted me this morning with the details of the giveaway, so let me read it. Hold on one moment so I make sure I get this right. Okay, so here's how to enter the giveaway. You have to share this live stream. It can be now, it can be later. It doesn't have to be right now. Share this live stream from the Decoupage Queen main Facebook page. That's the Facebook Decoupage Queen page. So you share this live stream from there. In the comments, you post what your favorite paper is from the new collection, and then you tag a friend. So each tag will count as one entry. The giveaway will close this Friday, and you are going to win a complete A4 collection of all of the papers. Okay, that's 76 papers. Woo! So that's how you enter. We will, and we'll post it again later if you missed it. Good morning, Nancy. Hi, Linda. Hi, Micah. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay. So we've got a good crowd this morning, 54 watching so far. Hey, Blanche from Mexico. Hi, Manuela from Austria. We've got Dee from Connecticut. All right. So who's ready for fall? I know I am. It's been really hot. It has been really hot. Hey, Mara. 76 papers, guys. I mean, that's a lot of papers. We've got a ton of things in this collection. There's so much good stuff. This is going to be different from some of the things that we've done before. It always is. We always mix it up a little bit. I can tell you, so many people have really spent a lot of time putting this together. And I just can't thank everyone enough who has contributed, whether it's our design team or some of our guest artists. We just feel so fortunate to have such a wonderful community of people coming together to bring you this amazing, amazing group of papers. So we only have an hour. I got to drop off right at 10. And we've got a lot of paper to get through. So I'm going to switch the camera mode and we're just going to dive right in, guys. Okay. So let's usher in fall and let's show you what we have. So again, I don't know, Aveda, if you want to post, if you or Nancy want to post again the details of the giveaway. We are giving away 76 papers, all A4 size. We'll announce one winner on Friday. It will run through Friday, but it's basically a share and tag situation. So I don't know if one of you guys wants to post in the comments maybe how the giveaway is going to work. Okay, and you can share this from our main Facebook page. Okay. All right, so without further ado, I am going to switch over. And can you guys see my other camera? Okay. So hopefully you guys can see my other camera view. Everything's working. All right, so we're going to do these one at a time, and I have something that's not transparent here. All right, so first up, our first collection is from Yvette Ziadina, and her series is called Dainty and the Queen. As you guys know, she operates the page Dainty Gifts, and Yvette, you can put your link in there if you like. Dainty Gifts. Okay, so she runs Dainty Gifts. She's got a Patreon. She does some amazing mixed media projects. She's actually our creative director. So she's responsible for pretty much all of the content that you see us post. She has either worked with our current design team, and she's now doing some outreach within our community as well, to bring you guys just some really awesome content. She has helped me tremendously. So this is Yvette Ziadina's collection from Dainty Gifts, and she's got 10 papers. So this first one, this is called Hand Painted Harlequin. Good morning, Lynn. Hand Painted Harlequin, as you might suspect, is hand painted. So she brought you, last year, we brought you the hand-painted checks, for those of you who don't like to paint checks. This year, we're bringing you her hand-painted Harlequin. And she must have been very meticulous with her ruler when she painted this. I don't know how she did it. I really don't, but she did. And here it is. So this is hand-painted Harlequin. I think this is going to be such a versatile, all around great paper for so many things. So here we're starting off with a bang, and that's number one. Okay, so again, we've got 76. We're going to kind of fly through late, guys, so forgive me if I'm going fast, but we got a lot to cover. This is hand painted Harlequin teal. So teal hand painted Harlequin is basically the same one, just in a different colorway. Because we really thought that we needed a teal. So don't ever discontinue the Harlequin designs. They've been pretty popular, I have to say. All the Harlequins have been pretty popular. Okay, so this one is Through the Door. This is Dainty and the Queen, also Through the Door. So we've got a beautiful rustic doorway there. Some of you guys might remember our antique doors, which have now retired. So this is for those of you who really wanted a door. This is great for that. And now you even have a beautiful classic door handle here as well, and a little bit of a steampunk background going on there as well. Okay, so these have all shipped to our retailers. And just so you guys know, so we are not going to make this collection live on decoupagequeen.com until next week, because we want our retailers to have the first opportunity to sell these. So we've listed all of our remaining stock for them to buy for the first week. You can get these exclusively through our retailers for the first week. Everybody has their packages are on the way. If they don't have them in store right now, they will have them this week. So just so you know, guys know, and you can find our retailers at decoupagequeen.com/retailers. All right, this is pair of scissors. So when we name these things, sometimes we get really literal, but these are just some beautiful. And if you had the atelier from last collection. This is just a beautiful portrait of some scissors. They're really gorgeous. And next up is called Rose Reflections. And I just love this so much. You know, very rarely do I have any input on her designs, but occasionally she'll reach out to me and ask me what needs to be tweaked. So I gave her a little bit of feedback on this one. I think it turned out beautifully. We've got a little bit of cracking in here. Just really a gorgeous, very versatile paper. This one, again, it's called Rose Reflections. Hello, Deb. Hi, Cleo. I don't know, Hobbylicious. I don't know which one that is, or if it's both of you. You know, Yvette, I mean, we're out here. We're just doing the best we can. We got a lot of papers to name. You know, most of these companies don't actually name their papers. Most of the rice paper companies don't name their papers. They just give them numbers. So, you know, at some point we are going to run out of names. We are going to run out of names. This one is called The Two Graces. So this one is very similar. The background is pretty similar to Rose Reflections. And then you have these beautiful kind of mythical dancing ladies on here. Very, very beautiful, classical, and elegant. And it's got this silk, kind of looks like a silk banner down below. Just really beautiful. I'm going to take a break and get a sip of coffee here for a second. My voice is starting to crack. Okay, and hello, Sabine. Hello, Kim. 7 seconds per paper at this rate. Thank you, Kim, for timing me. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so I'll slow down a little bit. We're probably gonna get through them a little too fast. Nostalgic Floral. And I gotta leave time for a little recap at the end too, right? Nostalgic Floral. This is just, I think this is so pretty. You know, Yvette usually in her designs doesn't usually do a ton of color. And I think this is just so reflective of her style because it's just a very muted but very elegant paper. We've got some flowers in here. There's even a seashell. Just really, really pretty. And so, some faint script in the background. Nostalgic Floral. Okay, and this one is called Lady M. And I saw this one yesterday. I happened to glance at it. It was on the table in A3. And I happened to glance at it and like it was just so breathtakingly beautiful, especially in that larger size. So it's kind of the same. You know, we've got some of the same colorways going on in here. We do have some of the same themes being integrated, like some of this mechanical overlay is being integrated here. So these could all really work very well together as well. You know, so like these could work really well together. So it's just a very cohesive collection, I think. She has really brought it home to us this time, ladies. So fall, I mean, if this is not a very classical kind of fall feeling piece, I'm not sure what is. So we've got some beautiful, elegant scroll work here. Just so fun. All right, so next up we have Anti-Grunge, which I think is going to be a very useful paper throughout her whole collection. We've got crackles, we have some splatter, very grungy feeling. The frame for Lady M is one of the mirrors that I repainted last year. What? That is incredible. So what did you do? You took a picture of the mirror that you painted? How did you do that? So what did you do? Is that literally the frame that you painted? That's pretty amazing if so. Look at that. Okay, so Someone said it's blurry. Are you guys blurry? Antique grunge. All right. Antique grunge. Okay, so we've got one more of hers. The last one. Oh, wow. That's incredible. Let's see that again. So this was a frame that she actually painted, and then she took a photo of it and layered it into this paper. So what you're seeing is truly a one of a kind. I mean, sometimes, a lot of times sometimes we do use some stock graphics and licensed graphics in our work, but most of the time we really try to get things that nobody else has, very original things, and this is an example of that. So you're not going to find that anywhere else. It's pretty amazing. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So last but not least, this is Head Full of Dreams. It's okay. Okay. Head Full of Dreams. And, you guys know we like our steampunk Victorian ladies with the abstract, either light bulb heads or whatever. Now we've got a bouquet on her head. So what kind of dreams are happening here in this head? Pretty amazing stuff right there. So beautiful flowers, a butterfly, just very, very elegant. And again, so that's steampunk kind of machinery layered into the background as well. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, I'm going to pop this door open. It's getting a little warm in here, so let's see if that helps my internet connection a little bit too, because it's the modem is in the other room. Okay, so let's look at, so that's Dainty and the Queen. Very exciting collection. A quick peek at all of them again. Hand-painted harlequins, through the door, pair of scissors, nostalgic floral, two graces, rose reflections, Dainty and the Queen Lady M, antique grunge, and Head Full of Dreams. All right, so we're 20 minutes in. We've still got a lot left to go. That was 10. Hopefully we'll be able to get through the rest of them. All right, next up we have Victoria Conhorse from Old to Ooh La La. And she's designed 3 papers for us in this collection. She has really grown in her watercolor skills. And so these are very unique designs that she's done for us. So Victoria from Old to Ooh La La. Victoria, if you're on, feel free to drop your Facebook page or website link or whatever you want to in the comments. This one is called Autumn Forest, which I think is just very elegant, beautiful fall scenery, right? I mean, just think of all the things that you could do with this one. This is called Autumn Forest. Again, this is from Victoria Conhorse from Old to Ooh La La. I can't wait to use it either. All right, and this one is called Autumn Minis. And she, Victoria, when we were working on these, she just really loves these little ovals, kind of these little vignettes. And so we made a page full of those and then some other little minis as well. These are great for some of you who have the small kind of frame, the little frame molds. So these are perfect for that, and they're really the perfect size for that. So this is called Autumn Minis, again from Victoria. This one is called Fall Birds. And this is also from Victoria. So we've got some chubby little birds. They're so cute. We've got some pumpkins, and then you have a miniature version of the full forest scene. And this pumpkin is actually repeated over here because I liked it so much. So it's slightly different size. These come in A4 and A3 as well. So that is Victoria's collection. This is, again, this one is called Fall Birds. So I could see myself doing a ton of these. So I'm really excited about those. All right. So that was Victoria's collection. Next up, we have an all new guest designer. And it's Lynn from LNJ Goods. And Lynn she's actually driving today, so she's joining us from the car. So Lynn, feel free to drop your Facebook page in the comments. This is Lynn from LNJ Goods. This is her collection. And you guys just wait until you see these. Okay, so first up we have 4 cottage roses. And I'll just tell you, so I saw, I've been following Lynn for a long time. And she, I normally don't, I don't usually reach out to somebody who I want them to be my retailer. But when I discovered her and I'd been following her for so long, I just thought she really needs to have our rice paper. And so I actually went through Jane of Punkature and said, please talk to her and tell her about our paper. And then I sent her a note and said, you really need to carry our paper. So anyway, as a result of that, I have gotten to know her, and I just think she is so talented. And when I saw her do some work like this, I said, we need to talk. We need to talk. And so you guys, she's extremely talented, and I just feel so grateful that we're able to do this together. So this is called 4 Cottage Roses. This is the first one. And then, as you might suspect, we have individuals of each of the 4 cottage roses. So this is called, again, we're going very literal with the names here. I promise next time we'll get more creative. We just have to get a smaller collection to be more creative. Because when you have such a huge collection, it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so Cottage Roses 1. This is very beautiful, very ethereal, lots of color. You can actually see the brush details. These are paintings. So guys, she actually painted these. And you can see the texture of the canvas, some of the brush work details in there. Just really, really stunning work. And I did not do a single thing to this image. We literally took it as it came and turned it into a paper. So this is all her. I mean, just really stunning. And we've got Cottage Roses 2. So Cottage Roses 2, and she likes to layer in, you guys might know her from her Layers and Textures retreat that she did with Mara and Jane. She really likes to layer in words and text and script and just all kinds of things into her work. And so you might be able to see in here, we've got some text layered in there, just really, really pretty. Cottage Roses 2. These are coming in the larger format sizes as well. So some of our retailers have ordered the larger format sizes as well. Cottage Roses 3. This is a still life, beautiful vase with a bowl, just very classic. And I love the color scheme under. These are the turquoise and the pink. Just, I love the colors and the way they play off of each other. Cottage Roses 3. And Cottage Roses 4. Okay, really, really pretty, wonderfully done. And some little pops of yellow, just some beautiful colors that really work very well together. So here's 2 of them side by side, and then here's the other 2 side by side. Okay, so you could literally frame all 4 of these and just hang them in your house. Just put them in a clean white frame. Don't need to do anything else to them, and just put them in your house. All right, so next up we have her Cottage 4-pack. So very fall themed. We've got 4 of these designs, and again, as you can imagine, we do have each one. So let's just zoom in on each one here, but we do have the 4-pack. I should have put the 4-pack last. So it would be you wouldn't be able to see as much at once. Hold on one second, I've got people texting me. Okay, no, good. All right, just making sure I don't have any fire drills happening. Okay, so next up we have cottage pumpkins. And cottage pumpkins is really, really beautiful and rustic. And if you guys follow her work, you know she really loves these urns. She's got a class right now that she's doing with 3D pumpkins and urns. It's just really pretty. So if you follow her, check out some of her classes too, because she's got some really pretty unique classes that she's offering as well. We've got the boathouse, and I love the green in there. It's very soft. This is probably one of my favorites. I just love this so much. It's kind of a misty look to it. Again, I just think she's so talented. Like, what can I say? What can I say? Thank you, Lynn, for doing this with us. Okay, so gathered leaves. We have a picturesque scene of a vase with some autumn colored florals in there and some pumpkins down here. Very pretty classic fall scene. And here is a boathouse, autumn reflections, sailboat, and some background elements over here. Just really, really pretty. So, and last but not least, as a bonus, guys, because Lynn runs the tiny paintings page for another brand, you can see all of her little miniatures here. And she didn't ask me to do this one, but I threw it in because I just knew she was going to love. I just knew she was going to love having these in little tiny versions. So we've got some minis. Okay, so that is, what do you guys think of Lynn's collection? Pretty amazing, huh? I mean, like, way to go on her first collection with us. I can't wait to see what she does next. And just so you guys know, like, we do have Christmas right around the corner. We have a couple of Christmas prints in this collection, but we do have Christmas right around the corner. And we're going to get through fall, and then we'll talk about Christmas. But all right, so next up we have another new to us designer, and she is also a retailer. Her name is Katie Ryan. She is from Forest Lore Designs. She has been on our design team as well. She does some beautiful, beautiful furniture pieces. Katie really, really loves Halloween. And so she was so excited because she really wanted to do some Halloween designs with us. And once I saw what she was doing, I said, yes, ma'am, let's take them, because I don't know if you guys know this very little known secret about me, but I actually don't really love Halloween all that much. You know, we do it, and they turn out really well most of the time, but it's not really my thing. So I was super happy to step aside and let her do some as well. So she did this one. This is called Fall Flowers. And excuse me, I'm going to take one little sip here. We've got 52 more to go. We're on 301, so we gotta hustle here. Fall Flowers. Okay, so Fall Flowers is this is a very beautiful. It could be. I mean, you could do just fall. You could do more Halloween. Just a really elegant paper. Next up of hers, we have Lovely Spiders. Okay, so we've got these Baroque frames, and there's a nice little surprise in the middle. Lovely Spiders. So this one has been super popular in the pre-order. And then we have two witches. These are so cute, these two witches. I just love, love, love them. So, and we did these side by side, so you could get 2-in-1 on this paper. Two witches. All right, and then next up we have the last of hers, which is Happily Encaged, kind of a play on words there. So we've got a rib cage, and then this one, I don't know if you guys remember the Memento Mori that I did from last year, kind of a similar feel to that. So a lot of these will work well together with papers from our prior collection as well. All right, and so that's Katie's. She's making her debut with us. So thank you, Katie. If you're on, Katie from Forest Lore, if you're watching, feel free to drop your link as well. Okay, so now we are done with the guest artist portion. We're going to switch over to mine. The rest of them, with the exception of 10, were designed by me, but I'll talk about the 10 in just a few moments. We're going to switch over, and so since we were just on Halloween, we will keep going with Halloween. This one is called Bewitching Words, and this is all about the words of the season, right? So we've got some Halloween words. This is reversed. Sorry about my mirror, my camera here, but it's reversed. It's going to come to you correctly. So we've got all the words of Halloween. So this one's going to be super useful. And this one is called Webs and Spiders. Okay, so useful, spidery, kind of grungy Halloween paper, but it's subtle. It's not like gross or anything. It's very subtle. Oh, you're seeing them the right way. Okay, good. I'm glad. All right, awesome. So I'm the one who's seeing them backwards. Okay, so this one is called The Undertaker. The Undertaker, and so we've got this skeleton here with some very subtle wings, and then an old-fashioned Undertaker carriage. It's like the hearse, the vintage hearse, I guess, and then of course a creepy house in the background, some frogs. So this is going to work really well with a lot of the existing papers that we have. We have not really retired. So we retired one Halloween paper. These will stick around for a while because there just aren't that many. We only do like 3 or 4 at a time. This time we have 8 or 10, I guess, with Katie's papers as well. So last year you guys liked the labels so much that we did another page of labels. This one is focused on poisons. So this is called Aware of Poison. Okay, so lots of poison, toxic labels happening here. Okay, and this one also comes in A3 size. And okay, so next up we have this pretty lady. This is called Vintage Witch. And I shared this with my retailers. I actually painted her. So I painted her onto a canvas. And then I knew I wanted to use her for a paper. And if you followed me for a while, you might have seen where I did this painting last year because I shared it. And then I took her off of the painting, and then I put her on a different background. So obviously this one is going to be kind of near and dear to my heart, but very retro, bold, kind of bright colors. This is actually from a vintage. So the painting, when I paint, I have to use reference photos. I can't paint stuff from my brain. So I used the reference photo from an old classic postcard from Samuel Schmucker as the artist. And I changed it up a little bit, made it a little bit more modern. I kept the owl on her head. And of course the cat, the pumpkin and stuff. So anyway, this one is called Vintage Witch. And then I don't know if you can see the detail, but look at the moon. The moon actually has a face in the background. So lots of stuff going on in this one when you look closely. And of course, I liked her so much that we did a smaller page with her so we can get her in a bunch of different sizes. So, thank you for that. Okay, so, you know, it's always like Lynn and I were talking, you always feel a little bit vulnerable sharing your own artwork out there. But we really, you know, we pour our heart and souls into this stuff, and we hope that you appreciate them as much as we enjoy creating them. Okay, so next up we have, so we're done with Halloween. We're going to switch over. We've got some classical beauty. We're at 9:35 here. We're making some progress, but we still have 40 something to go. We're about halfway done at 9:35. Okay, let me slow down for a second. Okay, vintage ads. So this is a page of some vintage ads. And most of them are around some sort of food product or drink product or something, except this one. This is disinfectant. We don't want you to drink any disinfectant, but I just thought these 4 vintage ladies really worked well together. So vintage ads, you've got a page of vintage beauty happening there. And then this one is a little more colorful. This one is called Vintage Tonics. And a lot of, like, if you're familiar with like Florida Water, and so like some of these old classic, very colorful images are like tonics. This one's some fruit salt. It's, you know, stuff that I haven't really heard of before, but then there's perfumes and things like that. They're supposed to be kind of cleansing. Oriental hair tonic. So Florida Water Oriental hair tonic. But anyway, I just loved the imagery on here and the colors. So this one again is called Vintage Tonics. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Blanche. Thank you, Julie. Hello, Anna. Okay, so I'm just trying to catch up on the comments here. Okay, so Classical Beauties is up next. This is a page of 4. As you can guess, these are classical beauties, and these are artworks that are available in the public domain. You know, I didn't paint these. I just thought I collected. Sometimes I scout out some works that I can use that, and I really wanted 4 that work together. And I'm on a bit of a violin kick. I don't know if you saw my violin that I made with the kit from Hobbylicious, but I'm on a little bit of a violin kick right now. And so we've got 2 ladies featuring violins there. This again is called Classical Beauties. Emile Vernon is the artist on 2 of these, and I'm not sure who the artist is on the other 2. And when I know the name of the artist, I'll usually try to credit them. This one is called The Soloist. So she's very lovely in her kind of like duck blue gown. And then let's take a little zoom. Can you tell me what you see in the corner here? Can you see what's in the corner there? So he's sort of hidden. He is sort of hidden. That is The Soloist. All right, we've got Autumn Beauty. This is from Emile Vernon. And she's just got this beautiful flowing auburn hair, this beautiful blue dress. Again, this one is called Autumn Beauty. The artist is Emile Vernon. This is from the 1800s. We've got this one. This is called Satin Solo. And I think she's my favorite from the classical kind of beauties collection. Again, she's playing her violin. She's got some Baroque imagery in the background. Her dress is just full of amazing details. Satin Solo. You cannot go wrong with these, truly. And all of these come in large sizes as well. Now, for our large sizes, you know, we don't stock a whole lot of them. The best way to get the large sizes of our papers, guys, is to work with your retailer and let them get them ordered for you. You know, we do have some retailers who stock several different varieties, but I just think it would be really impossible for our retailers to stock all of our large papers because we just have so many designs available in large. So the best way to get these in large is to contact your retailer and let them order it for you. Okay. They are able to order these once a month. All right. This one is Emile Vernon. This is called the Dragonfly. Really beautiful. And she's got a dragonfly on her shoulder. So, very pretty. So these two would work really well. Like if you had, you know, if you had a pair of nightstands or something, you know, and you wanted to put them together, those would work really, really well. I know Mara's up already and she has no coffee yet. Okay, so this one is called For Dancers. So I really, really love Degas, everything about Degas. And this is from the 1800s Degas, Edgar Degas. This is one of my favorite paintings of his. This is called For Dancers. I actually, this is not a copy of my version, but I actually did this in a pastel and it's hanging in my daughter's room right now. And anyway, so this is For Dancers. We actually have some music overlaid in the background. Excuse me. Very, very beautiful and very classic kind of fall scene. Hi, Jennifer. So, hey, Juliana, I didn't see you. All right. Hey, Lori. Okay, so this one is called Crystal Chandelier. I love this one. And it's set on kind of a text, like a sort of a columnar book page background. If I get a chance, I'll share my painting of it. Crystal Chandelier, and this is for, you know, vertical orientation. Crystal Chandelier, okay? And we have chandelier background. So I just thought for those of you who are using this paper, the background itself is so versatile too, that I just thought it would be really useful to have both of them. Okay, where are we at? 321. We got 30 more to go. I think we can do it, right? Neutral flourishes. Okay, so this again, this is a very useful background paper in that kind of brownish colorway. Okay, so this is going to work with just a lot of the papers from our collection, just kind of a neutral flourish. And then we've got this blue brocade, which I just love it. I've been sneaking this one into some things whenever I can. You're going to see a lot of this because I just love it so much. But this actually works really well with like some of our classical beauties. Blue brocade. And then we have green brocade. Okay, so we've got green and blue. This one's probably a little bit more olivey in color, but again, just some useful backgrounds. And we're trying to do more useful backgrounds for you guys too, instead of just always focusing on main imagery. There is definitely a place for that in the collections. Okay, this one was the first design that I did in the fall collection. And this is kind of what kickstarted, because I knew that I wanted a collection that had this deep blue and this deep green, and then the fall, kind of the jewel tone colors. So this is sort of what helped me. Sometimes I'll do a paper to help me set the color palette that I sort of work off of for going forward. So this was the paper that helped me kind of set the color palette for the rest of the collection. This is called Autumn Leaves. Very classic autumn colors. This one is called Autumn Swirls. If you look closely, this one kind of looks like embossed metal, and it's got all of the colors of fall in there. There's some leaves overlaid throughout there. Autumn Swirls. And okay, so this one is called October Moon, And I just love this one. I think it's like, this is probably my favorite of the next series, but we've got this little owl and he's on like this, the background is this plank and it says October, October. A lot of people really love October. My daughter Heather, October is her favorite month of the year. So I love this one because it just screams like the kickoff of Halloween season to me. And then we've got this owl perched on the kind of rustic bird cage there, and then the big moon in the background. So October moon. And then November, you start switching into, you still got all the colors of fall, but you start switching into a little bit more homier scenes and a little bit drier. You know, the leaves are starting to fall off more. So this one is actually just called November. And so we've got November, the word November layered in there, you know, and you've got this kind of harvest full of pumpkins, which is kind of symbolizing the Thanksgiving element for those of us in the United States that celebrate Thanksgiving. So this one is called November. And then we have Sweet Autumn, which is a collection of all of the kind of just all of the colors of fall. You've got this bird, and then you've got some tags and fall words that you can use. So this is going to be, these papers sort of work the same as a background paper because it's not like one focal point. You know, you just have a lot of different elements. So you can use these types of things as background papers as well. All right, and then this one I think is going to be a fan favorite. This is called Autumn Scenes, and of course we had the red truck last year, our winter truck. Now we have a fall truck. Here's our teal fall truck, and this says the many colors of autumn. And you've got this road leading to this little cottage and a pumpkin patch. There's a lot going on in this one, and I'll show you. One of our design team members shared a sneak peek with me of something they were working on, and I don't want to spoil her thunder, but I did want to just show you guys real quickly how well this paper works. Just as kind of food for thought, and that was an unintended surprise. So anyway, that is called Autumn Scenes, and this one is called Autumn Message. So this one is just an, you know, sort of a very versatile, neutral type of paper, but it's got lines on it with a little bit of text. You could actually write somebody a note on this, or make your own, you know, put your own sentiments in the middle here. This one is called Autumn Message. Okay, we have got a scrapbook collection too to get through. 12 minutes, guys. All right, I gotta fly. All right, grain sack 4-pack. This is grain sack 4-pack, 4 cute prints. All right. And this one is called French grain sack. I have a lot of this one because I think it's going to be super popular, but this is a very versatile, this is our version of the ever popular grain sacks that are happening right now. I know you guys are going to get a lot of use out of this one. And I just left it plain for you because, you know, here you've got the little animals and stuff, but I think a plain one is probably the most versatile. All right, you guys, so we're almost done. This next series here, I'm going to try to show you pretty quickly, but this is an artist, Howard David Johnson, who I have followed for a while. These are not my images. These are licensed from him. So he's not necessarily a guest artist with us, but I have bought a license to use these images. And if you know me, like I really, really love, you know, classic mythology and kind of the fantasy genre. So these are a nod to that. He's an oil painter. If you look him up, Howard David Johnson, he's just got tons and tons of work out there. I picked the ones that I liked the best of his, and I turned them into rice papers. So we've got a total of 8 of his prints. This one is called Women of Mythology, and this one is called Women of the Realm. So we have some mythological women, and then we have some kind of warrior fairy type things. Um, I don't know what's going on, but somebody said talking about a red chicken. All right, so we've got Athena, the goddess of wisdom and justice, with the owl perched on her shoulder. We have Bridget, this Celtic goddess of poetry, and she's holding a rose here. You guys, and I'm not giving these the attention they deserve because we're running out of time, but they are really, really, really beautiful. This one is called Howard David Johnson's Celtic Warrior Queen Boudica. And I love her red dress. I could spend an hour talking about this one. I could spend an hour talking about each of these, but we just don't have that kind of time. So this is called the Queen Boudica and the Morrigu. There's a lot going on in these guys. And, all I can say is just spend some time with them and appreciate the artistic beauty. This one is called Fairyland. We've got beautiful fairies in here. It's just really mind-blowing, some of the work that he creates. So I'm super thankful that, I had to email him several times. And I'm really grateful that he finally agreed to let me do it. Morgan Le Fay, and again, little fairies. But he is super talented, and I think he actually teaches classes too. Queen Mab, Bringer of Dreams. I think she's going to be a favorite. I know they're just like, I cannot pick a favorite of these. They're just all like, I'm going to have to do something with all of them. And then she's riding on a unicorn. Like how much more fantastical do you need to get? It's just amazing. Okay, so that is the mythological collection. And then this is sort of an add-on to that. I know, Kim, I'm so sorry, but I've got somewhere else to be right at 10, and I just can't spend so much time. But feel free to go back through and pause. Hit pause. This is Roman statues. And all right, so last up, we have the last in here. We've got our Steampunk. So some of you, if you bought the Steampunk Laboratory from before, you will remember that. You will probably remember some of these. This one is called Steampunk Cool Cat, and it says CAT here. This one is called Steampunk Dog. Super, super, super cute. And then, of course, we have to have the dog and the cat side by side. So this one is called Steampunk Pets 2-pack. Super cute together for like a book cover or something. Just super, super cute. Hey, Bacillus. All right. And then we've got Steampunk Wall. See our Steampunk Wall back there. Very fun brick wall. And blue texture. I love, love, love the texture. Love this one. This is actually another paper that's like $5 if you can figure out which paper it came from, but it's reworked into something else, and you'll probably see it again because I just love the basis. Sometimes when you get the bones and structure of something right, it's okay to keep using it and turning it into something different. This one is called STM42. So it's kind of a metal steampunk background, very useful steampunk type of paper. Okay, so all of our retailers have been instructed that they can turn these on as soon as we're done with our live presentation. So these should be available immediately following this presentation from our retailers. We've got Steampunk Bird. And then we have the Botticelli's nativity scenes. We've got it in a mini. So this was a classic Botticelli painting that we sort of added our own background to. So Lynn Brendage from LNJ Goods and we actually collaborated on this paper. It was her idea to use it, and I just sort of made it come to life. And then we have it in a full-size A4. So this is a sneak peek kind of our Christmas. we did throw 2 Christmas papers in here. And guys, that's it. I'm going to show you pretty quickly. We also have a scrapbook collection, just one. This is a fall scrapbook collection. And this one only I'm going to be honest, I finished this one late. And so we did not get to put this in the pre-order, but all of our retailers can purchase this starting today. So this is our scrapbook collection, and it's, most of the same stuff you've already seen, but just in scrap papers. So I'll flip through that one for you here real quick. And here's our, oops, we're going upside down. So 12 pages, 65-pound cardstock. We also have this in the mini, the 6x6. And I am so discombobulated here on the scrapbooks. So thank you guys so much for joining us and spending time with me. And I hope you love, love, love our fall collection and are as excited about it as we are. I just can't wait to see everybody start creating with it. These things always make me so happy, and it's fun to have new things to inspire some new creativity. So we haven't really had traditional fall papers with the exception of a few before. So it's just fun to have some very traditional fall colors. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you again. We'll see you again soon. And be sure to check out how to win the complete collection and how to purchase these papers from your retailers. So thank you guys. And I hope everybody has an amazing rest of your day. And we did it. I can't believe we did it in 1 hour, y'all. Okay. 76 papers, guys. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.